Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Talk on the Podcast. On this podcast, we'll talk with the one instead of the L, because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's talk about it. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all been? Your boy Zay for Life is back again with another point of interest. So don't commit a sin to get back to, the episodes that, yeah, I'm back, man. It's been a while. It's been a good while. Make sure everything's straight. Let's see, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. It's been a good while. I skipped last week filming. So, yeah, I'm back with episode 104. 104, baby. 104, 104, whatever you want to say. 4 for 4, I don't care. But we are back with another episode, okay? And I'm feeling good. I am feeling great. If you follow this podcast and you have been following for all the episodes, then you know, or if you are a part of my family or my close family, close friend group, then you know that me and my wife on episode 100 had announced that we are having a baby. Okay, so with that was on July 4th. So well over a month and some days ago. So since that time, we have, done little small visits to the hospital or to the doctor, go see all of the ultrasounds that we're going to get and whatnot. Well, actually today, on Friday, August 14th, we actually had a appointment. We had to go to a shout out to Baylor Scott and White, the hospital that's going to be delivering our baby. They're throughout all of Texas, but the one we're going to be mainly focused and going to is actually in Austin. So shout out to Baylor Scott and White. But actually today, on August 14th, 2026, on this lovely Friday morning, we had to go actually do another ultrasound and get more in depth to the baby. We got to see the feet, we got to see the legs, all the first of all, for people who want to know and want to know anything, I've said the gender of the baby, but my wife wants to keep it a surprise. If you are a real one and you want to know the gender of the baby, go watch episode 100. I'm not going to tell you at what time or what point in time I said it, but go watch it and you can go find out. But yeah, had to go make sure that the baby pretty much was everything healthy. And if you guys are wondering, the baby is 100%. For right now, the baby is 100% healthy. Got all the limbs. Got all the fingers, toes, legs are strong. Legs are long, actually. Ears, mouth, nose, everything is correct. And everything is healthy on the baby. And I was excited for it. But let me tell y'all something. Like I said, we go to Baylor Scott and White. Shout out to Baylor Scott and White. But for this certain ultrasound, we have to do it. We couldn't go to the one in Austin. We have to go to one in Temple. If anybody know Texas, you know. All right, so let me tell y'all something. When we went to this trip to the hospital in Temple, Baylor Scott and White in Temple, oh my God, that hospital was like walking into a hospital and it's an airport mixed with a 5-star celebrity type restaurant and put in one. Dude, first of all, it was a line out the hospital. I'm thinking like somebody got rushed in, something happened to where they can't come in right away. They gotta chill out. So we see the line. I'm like, oh, okay. So we actually get waiting to see what happened. It's a worker sitting right there like a valet, a person that's checking in somebody. And I'm talking about every worker there, the ones that just stand, they all rotate too, so they can. Some of them be standing there at the door to point you to where you need to go. Some of them are also rotating to go be on the computer to check you in. They point me like, hey, we can get you at 1. Hey, we can get you at 4. Hey, we can get you at 2. We can get you at 3. Like, and it was a nigga doing this too. That was pointing for the to tell us where to go. But man, yeah, that was a crazy wild experience to a hospital. We pulled up to the hospital. I'm looking like, what the fuck? And they got, like I said, they got these people in nice ass the suit vest. When when we used to wear the suits and you got the suit vest under the coat, they was wearing that, and it was a nice ass color. I ain't gonna cap, but it was like a cool 7 to 10 of them rotating, sitting there. Hey sir, hey ma'am, you can come over here. Where you going there? Just checking in, cool. Shout out to the lady we talked to. She was a Navy veteran, so thank you for your service. Dude, we walked up and we in line looking. I'm like, even the dude behind us was like, did I come to the hospital or the airport? Like, that's what I'm looking like, yo. And it was crazy because, dude, they was all dressed nice. They all looked nice. They all presentable. And it's like, dude, all of this for a hospital? It was amazing. I'm not going to lie. That hospital made me feel like I was important. Like I was walking in. Fuck it. I didn't feel like I was walking into a hospital. I felt like I was just walking into like a hierarchy, like store that I'm going to go shopping for medical supplies at that. It was crazy. It was crazy as hell. I was shocked, and I was crazy. But all in all, got off work this morning. Got a couple of minutes, an hour of sleep, enough that I'm okay. There, as I said, I'll be honest. But yeah, a couple hours of sleep, or an hour or two, almost 2 hours of sleep. So I'm straight. I'm cool. I'm good. But yeah, got up, got the kids ready, sent them off to school. Then we went to our appointment about the baby, and so it was a good experience. But that hospital, shout out to Baylor Scott and White again. But the Baylor Scott and White in Temple, that is a luxury hospital. If I encourage everybody just to go see it. You don't gotta go, just go in there and be like, I heard about it on this podcast. And I had to come see for myself because it's that amazing. I swear, like I said, it's like an airport mixed with a 5-star celebrity restaurant. Like, you're going to see celebrities there. I feel like you will see a celebrity there. Celebrity there with a gunshot wound. They're going to treat it, hey, everybody back up, taking pictures and shit. What the fuck is going on in this hospital? But it was crazy. Shout out to my wife dealing with the pregnancy of the baby. Baby has been kicking her ass. I'm not gonna lie, cause our kids are now 10 and Olivia is about to be 8. So 10 and 8, like it's been done like 7-8 years. 8 years since she had another baby. So like she not forgot, but she didn't have to deal with the pain or deal with all the other stuff for a while, and now she's like, damn, why did I do this again? And I'm like, stuff happens. But yeah, man, shout out to my wife dealing with that, all the stuff that's going on with the baby. Baby is going to be healthy. Baby is ready, is low-key ready. It's been, as they was doing the ultrasound, pressing down on the stomach, baby was pissed. Like, motherfucker, move, man. I was moving all around, couldn't get some of the ones they were trying to get for the ultrasound, couldn't see. I saw the little heartbeat. Definitely my child, cause I got it with the hand, and you see the hand doing like this. I said, ooh, we getting ready. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be funny. Okay. Shout out to everybody who's been a part of the journey. Everybody been following the journey. Yes, this is the update, the baby update. Ooh, that's a new segment. The baby update. The baby update is healthy baby. We're at 24 weeks. What's that? 5 months, right? 4 or 5 months. See, it's complicated. So everybody out there, man, can you tell me how many months or how many year old your kids are, or how many months along you are? I hate, especially with kids, I hate when a mom is sitting there and you're like, oh, how old is your baby? Oh, he's 17 months, or he's 29 months, or like, I don't got time to calculate all his months and days. Just tell me how many year old he is. Anything over 12 months, speak in years. Actually, as soon as he hit 12 months, he's a year old. He's 2 years old, 3 years old. Not he's 39 months. Oh, he's 41 months. Oh my God, he's 27 months, and he's like, I don't got time to count for that. I don't have time. Just like today, I was asking. They was like, "Hey, you're gonna come back for your appointment again in 20 when you hit 28 weeks." I'm like, "How many weeks you had now?" Oh, 24. Like, why am I even entreating this? Like, this is getting on my nerves right now. Y'all, first of all, y'all, I can understand y'all talking to other women, talking to other women. That's cool. I played football. I didn't like school. I'm not good at math. I actually failed math once. I'm not good at math. So you expect me to sit and say your kid is 38 months, 17 months, 25 months, or you are 110 weeks, no, I'm playing. Or you were like 38 weeks pregnant, or you're 28 weeks pregnant. I'm not. I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. But it is what it is. I think that's a woman thing. All right. Recently, I have been online and I ran into this guy named Damon Darling. Okay, Damon Darling has been on social media, and it's been wild what's been happening with this guy for the past couple of weeks, I want to say. Now, I just came across his content, but he's been doing content for years. And one thing that kind of led me to follow his story and his journey was he was talking about how literally 10 plus years ago, he was homeless, alcoholic. He couldn't tell you where his next dollar was gonna come from, but he guarantee that he's gonna get that next drink. He's gonna get that next whatever he's trying to do to go maintain. And over the course of the years, he has been sober. I think he said 9-10 years clean and sober now, which is good. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out, man. That is not easy, and it's so amazing that you, with the success that you have now and the money that you are gaining, especially from social media now, it's easy to relapse, or it's easy to go back to those old ways. And the fact that you are keeping going and doing what you're doing right for not only the community but for yourself, and being your perfect self helps you be perfect for your kids, help you be perfect for your significant other, or whatever the case may be, but perfect for work and this and that. So I'm so happy and proud of that dude, man. And I've been following his journey, but some shit has happened. So a couple of his videos, he goes to most of the time Walmart. Like, he goes to different stores, but most of his stores he goes to was Walmart. And he will see either struggling mother, single mother, homeless guy, or whoever else, and he offered to pay for groceries, or he offered to pay for stuff for them and will buy them stuff. And it was a nice gesture, basically a kind dude from the heart giving back to the community. Right? Case in point, he goes to this Walmart specific day, and he claimed he talked to the manager, and there was a lady. He was like, hey, do you want me to leave? You do not want me here? And this and that. She was like, no, you're good. You do what you're doing is good. And then a couple of minutes later, a dude pops up and say like, no, she's not nobody important. You need to leave. You need to leave. Like, you got to get out of here. You can't do this. And then a few moments later after that, police or somebody came up to him and gave him a paper of basically, you've been banned from Walmart, and not just this Walmart, all Walmarts. You can't go to Walmart at all and buy family groceries or buy a homeless guy groceries or do anything nice, a gesture. You can't go to Walmart. You're banned. Walmart got to do better. I grew up on Walmart. Now, I'm not telling nobody to stop. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Damon Darling again, because he even came out with a video saying, hey, all the stuff that's been talking about Walmart, please don't stop shopping at Walmart. Keep going to Walmart. And basically being encouraged about it and being positive about it, which I love. I loved that when I first saw him, and I love that now. Like, you're being super duper positive, and that's great. That's what we need. But yeah, man, like, I'm not trying to tell anybody to stop shopping at Walmart. Matter of fact, when I get done with this, I gotta go actually get some stuff from Walmart to go, because I gotta go to Six Flags this weekend. Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens there. But yeah, so I'm not telling nobody to shop at Walmart, but at the same time, like, dude, Walmart should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves. The best thing to do if you want to boycott Walmart is just not go to Walmart. You don't have to. But I'm not. It's not gonna stop me from going to Walmart. It's not gonna stop a lot of people going. People are still, as I'm speaking right now, people are at Walmart shopping. Don't even know that this dude probably exists. But I'm saying, like, I'm not trying to encourage people to go to Walmart. I'm just trying to say, let's hold Walmart accountable. This is unacceptable. Okay, it ain't like he's stealing money. This is one thing. He's not boosting. He's not stealing money from you. He's not doing nothing. He's trying to give back to his community. He's taking his hard-earned money, putting it into Walmart to get stuff out of Walmart to give to other people. Not illegal. Not at all. At least I don't think so. But I don't know. But shout out to Damon Darling, man. He is he is somebody I've been watching now and I follow, and I'm happy that it's good, great people in this world. All right, a world full of assholes, a world full of dark-minded people, dark humor jokes people, dark people. Period. Just all of the above, all the badness, man. All the everybody calls it the devil, but you can call it whatever you want. The devil, Satan, whoever's in charge and whoever's busy, man. Like with the world full of all these people, bad motherfuckers that's trying to like rain on your parade, kill you, do whatever. It's some good people out there who are genuinely good-hearted people, and I appreciate it. Especially one good-hearted, genuine person to another. I appreciate it. All right, shout out to Damon Darling and Walmart. Do better, man. Come on. Okay. Now, I got some things and some thoughts I'm gonna talk about. Okay, for the first time, I'm gonna start talking football. Well, I've been talking football, but I'm gonna start talking football. That's not my team. Actually, it's my stepdad team. Shout out to Keith. Talking about the Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels, who apparently got a cease and desist against LSU. Can't use his likeness, can't use his images, can't use his name, in anything ever. All because LSU gave a cornerback the number 5 jersey come for the start of this upcoming year. Okay. Is it overdoing it? First hearing it, yes, I would say so. But everybody has feelings, and everybody feels a certain way. Everybody feels like you are the main character of your story. So whatever life you're living now, you're the main character. And in your opinion, and to your defense, in your mind, you should be loved, and you should be cherished, and you should be worshipped, because you're the main character. But outside of yourself, it's other people, a lot of other people who think they're the main character because they are the main character of their life. So I understand it from that point. But I'm going to tell you something, bro. Jayden Daniels, I hope that this was something that you just didn't pop out and say. I hope that it was like something like somebody found out and somebody within your team was like, hey, yo, it's fucked up. They giving this young kid your number, this and that. You're like, damn, shit, it is kind of fucked up. Man, we should do something, right? I mean, if you want, I don't care. If that's the conversation, cool. But if you actually came out and ordered this and are really mad about a college kid getting a number, all I got to say is get out of town, man. Get out of town with that. I can't get with that. Now, I would say this. I think low-key, the retiring of the Shador jerseys and Travis Hunter jerseys, the way they did it so quickly, literally so quickly, I think that is what a lot of people, past college football players and more recent college football players or players that's in the league that's been out of college for maybe like 3-4 years. I think that's what gains the saltiness of it, because you seen Travis Hunter is Travis Hunter, but Shador was a great quarterback, a good quarterback in my opinion, great quarterback. I love Shador, but was he like Heisman great? No, he wasn't in the Heisman race, and so I think people look at that. First of all, hate on it because we know whose son he is, but they hate on it just because. And like, well, why is my jersey not retired? Because I'm looking at it like this. Look, Anthony Richardson was just wearing number 15 in Florida. 15. Y'all know who the original number 15 in Florida was? Tim Tebow. Why would you let somebody else wear that number? I asked that when I was used to watch him play in college. Like, why is he got number 15? Who let him get number 15? Same thing happened when I think with the Auburn, and they talked about Cam Newton. Basically, I ain't gonna say he threw a fit, but he was like, "Nah, like nobody gonna wear my number 2 jersey," which is cool. It's cool if it's what you. But I feel like colleges shouldn't be obligated to just retiring jerseys. Now, my point is, I feel like if you win the Heisman, your jersey should be retired. Point blank. Period. It's like 3 things I say that your jersey should be retired in college. If you win the Heisman, like Mendoza's jersey should be retired in Indiana. That makes sense. Heisman. If you win the Heisman and you win the national championship, retired. Cam Newton's Mendoza. Like we just saying. You know what I'm saying? Did Tim Tebow same thing? But anyway. And the third one I would say, if you don't win a Heisman, it's cool, but you have to at least win 2 national championships, and you have to be the MVP of both national championships. And then I could say, all right, you can retire your jersey. That's just me. That's the rules I would do for it, because I think, especially like I said, seeing Shador and seeing Travis Hunter get their jersey retired like so early, you're looking at like, well, I feel like it's certain other people who should have got their jersey retired, but they did it. And it is what it is. But I feel like, my theory of like, if you win the Heisman or if you win the Heisman National Championship, you should get your jersey retired. If that's the case, man, we might talk about a lot of jerseys being retired from like Ohio State, from Alabama, maybe even Notre Dame. Miami will have so many. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I get it. From Jayden Daniels' standpoint, I get it, man. You want to keep your legacy there. But at the same time, man, you did what you did there at a college. Like, I'm glad for you. And then on top of Jayden, you was one or 2 years at LSU? Or maybe 1? Was you really tied into that university like that to be mad? Like, you was at Arizona State at first. I would be more. I mean, I can't even feel better, or say I would feel better, because you didn't do the Heisman runners or Heisman numbers in Arizona State. Well, I mean, he still putting up great numbers, but you didn't get the Heisman nod at Arizona State. Yeah, they drive kicking in. But anyway, yeah, I don't feel like he did the numbers in Arizona State. So, but anyway, like, even at LSU, man, you was not there that long for me, you wasn't there that long, so I can be like, yeah, this is a rightful trip, which is not. And like, so I don't know. It's mixed emotion. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Was it overdoing it? That shouldn't matter over a jersey number, period. It's just a jersey number. Like, I don't want to say nobody cares. A lot of people care, but not too many people care. And like I said, man, it's like only a certain, really, to be honest, it's only a certain few that where I say like their jerseys should be retired. Like, literally a certain few. And as we talking about, because winning the Heisman, though, I think that's deserving of getting your jersey retired, because you got to think about winning the Heisman. You won the Heisman, one player out of all these other colleges that are in the United States. I won the Heisman. I was the best player out of everybody, meaning that I can go to anybody's university, anybody's college, and be like, start me today, we have a chance of winning. True that. You're true that. So, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Okay. So, with that being said, football is back, baby. Y'all see my Titans jersey? Yeah. I miss you, Henry. Fuck. I miss you, man. But anyway. My thoughts about the first Titans preseason game versus the 49ers on Thursday night. I was cool. I liked it. I liked what we did the first drive. Drove the field and scored. Then after that, it was kind of just wasn't into it. And then the backups played, and it was on and popping after that. But I wanna get my reactions on it. I feel good about this year. Now, of course, for everybody who's y'all don't understand the amount of fans, Titans fans at that, the amount of Titans fans, the amount of Cam Ward fans, and the amount of just fans of football, period, I've heard in the past haven't been 24 hours, the past 12 to 15 hours, how many times I didn't see so many people complain. Ever since that game happened, ever since the starters of the game came out, I haven't heard nothing but complaints from mostly Titans fans. Let me tell y'all something. As a Titans fan, all you Titans fans out there, calm down. It's one preseason game. Now, on top of saying calm down, I get it. As a Titans fan, man, we've seen great teams and great players come and go. We've seen great seasons come and go. At what point in time can we say it's our turn to be great and win? It's our turn to be dominant and win? We've been asking that for years. We've seen us draft quarterback, draft quarterback, draft quarterback, draft quarterback. Ooh, offensive lineman, draft quarterback, draft quarterback. Ooh, a receiver, draft quarterback, draft quarterback. Like, we've seen it so many times. And I can't tell y'all the amount of quarterbacks I've seen go in and out of that locker room, from Jake Locker to Zach Mettenberger to when we signed people, Matt Hasselbeck. Bringing in other guys, drafting Will Levis, drafting it's a lot of them that we have drafted. Malik Willis, and now Cam Ward. Like, dude, Marcus Mariota. We drafted a lot of quarterbacks, and the quarterbacks that we were high on, like Jake Locker, Marcus Mariota, even Will Levis, or I would say Malik Willis, really. Even Malik Willis, when we drafted those guys, like, we thought and Vince Young, and we thought we had something going, and it looked promising, but we just can't win it all. So as a Titans fan, we feel like we're compared to the Browns. We don't get preseason. We don't get primetime games. We're not sexy enough. Nobody talks about us unless, like, something great has to happen. And we want to be relevant and we want to be talked about. That's it. So anytime we see mediocre, we get pissed off because we're tired of mediocre. We see mediocre all the time. We're tired of seeing mediocre. We want to see the best. We want to see greatness, and we want to see winners, and we want to see winning. And we got a new stadium coming, and we got new jerseys, a new logo, new T-Rack. Oh my God, it pissed me off. All of this stuff to be losing again, and that's what that's what we're thinking about. We're thinking that we're watching the old Titans, and we're not. Okay, so Titans fans, I get it. I just explained it to you. I get it. But calm down. Just calm down. Dude, we got a new head coach in Robert Saleh, who basically won that game for us. Even though he was just coaching the starters, of course, but he had to coach the whole game and evaluate all of his players. And he did a perfect job at that. He put certain people in certain situations that probably was uncomfortable in those situations. But you got to see, can these players do what I need them to do at a certain point. The kicker for the Titans, I think he earned himself a job. But yes, I get it. The concerns for Cam Ward, you can have the concerns all you want to. Cam Ward is a great talent. Now, for people who were screaming, I never wanted to draft Cam Ward. Cam Ward is overrated. Cam Ward is trash. Cam Ward is not trash. Cam Ward is not overrated. I'm glad that we drafted Cam Ward. Now, I'll be the first to tell y'all I wanted to draft Travis Hunter, and I knew Shedeur was not going to be in the first round, so or at least if he was, it would have been super late. But I just knew nobody else was going to pick him, and then I wanted to go backdoor and pick Shedeur. I did. I wanted to do that last year in the last year's draft, but it didn't go as planned. Especially, I wanted to do that look at what has happened with like the Bengals draft Joe Burrow, then turn around draft his teammate. And they have been great together. Trevor Lawrence got drafted and then by the Jags, and then they drafted his teammate, Travis Etienne. Like, I think, like, having that one teammate, especially for a good, like, quarterback wise, I would say, having that teammate with you makes you feel comfortable and makes you get a security blanket early because you can trust that person regardless. And y'all together, rookies together, and then y'all got to fight through the chain. I think, and then on top of that, I think having them two together would have made Dion a lot more happy too. Seeing them together, playing together, that's what I wanted. But it didn't happen like that. What happened was we drafted Cam Ward number 1, which was fine with me. I was great with it. I think Cam Ward is a very exceptional talent. He has potential. He has flaws, of course, but who doesn't? Now, I'm not trying to compare Cam Ward to the Caleb Williams or the Bo Nix or the Drake Mays or the Patrick Mahomes. I'm not, but those guys all got something in common. That second year, all those guys started going off. I hope that happens. It might not. It might will. We never know. But give it time. I'll be one right here. For people who are have any questions about Caleb, people that got questions about Cam Ward and whatever he's trash or overrated, this is what I gotta say to y'all. I was a person who publicly said I don't believe in Caleb Williams. Even with winning his Heisman, I didn't believe in Caleb Williams. I feel like we was praising so much highlight plays that he was making. Like, you make 1 or 2 highlight plays in a game, cool. And he did that consistent every game. It was a crazy ass play, but you're in college, okay? You're making a big play, getting the Heisman. He really didn't deserve. Okay, whatever, right? And I'm just like, but in my opinion, I feel like winning matters, and he didn't give his chance. He didn't give the Trojans chance to win. He didn't give Oklahoma chances to win. They were losing. They wasn't getting into they wasn't into the playoffs. They wasn't giving them chances to he wasn't giving them chances to win, in my opinion. And when he came to the Bears, shout out to Lane. Lane was like, dude, I think he's good. He got potential. First year, I was just like, look at this, interception or this and that. He's doing dumb plays, doing dumb shit. And then at the beginning of the year, last year, I was like, look, he's starting to do it again. And then this motherfucker shut everybody up, including me, and started playing lights out, started to figure it out. I didn't believe in Caleb Williams, and he made me a true believer in year 2. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen for Cam Ward. I hope so, but you just give it time. He's a rookie coming in trying to – this is the thing. People were really mad. Oh, he's trying to make a big play every play. That's what y'all want. Y'all want big plays. Y'all hate people who run the ball so much. Y'all want people to pass the ball. Y'all want big plays every play. So why is a guy getting drilled for trying to make a big play every play? I get it as somebody who needs to just move the ball. You just need 10 yards. You just need 10 yards. Okay. Yes, I agree with that. And he will figure that out the longer and more he gets into it. When you're still young and you can still do a lot of shit, and like right now, why not go for it? Why not try it? And then you actually learn that way. Like, maybe instead of trying to go for 50, let me try to go for about like 5 yards on this comeback. Let me do 5 here. Let me do 2 here. Let me give the ball to the running back. Oh, that's a first down. Let me get a nice 8-yard comeback. When running back gets the ball, you start to pick apart the game and do it your way and have fun with it. Give Cam Ward some time. Give him some time. He's looked amazing to me. I love what I've seen in camp. And then on top of that, y'all are judging based off the preseason game, off of the Titans starters playing. Some of the starters from the 49ers defense, but mostly are backups. When you're on defense and you're trying to make a roster, you're going lights out. So some of those guys were making hella plays trying to make a roster spot. They wasn't trying to just like, oh yeah, my name. No, they were trying to make a roster spot. So yes, that starting offense for the Titans, they looked a little shaky at first, and they need to pick it up. But dude, they was, at least this what I'm hearing from the notes of camp, from the writers or the people who in the Titans camp of like, dude, these players look great in camp. But going to the ones playing the joint practice with the 49ers, playing Fred Warner. Okay, Fred Warner's on the field. The starters are on the field and they are looking good. Dude, we're judging on a preseason game. Guys got to make roster spots, so of course they're gonna try to look good. Of course they are. Right? People were mad that we got Carnell Tate, give him the ball. Dude, we got 1,000 other receivers in their receiver room that are good. Calvin Ridley, Wardell Robinson. That's who we brought in. DK is still good. Ian Miner. I don't know how to say his name. Good. Gunnar Helm is good. Dude, we got so many pass catchers that the wealth is going to be spread out. And then I'm looking at it to where I was looking at when Cam Ward came in. Cam Ward, for his rookie year, for us to go 3-14, his rookie year he threw for like 3,200 yards, 16 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. That's not bad. It's not good. Well, it's better than most, but it's not good, but it's not bad. It's not good for a potential starting quarterback. But it's good for somebody who was a rookie on a shitty ass team with a shitty ass coach, shitty environment, and you put up those numbers. I feel good for the time coming in. I'm not saying Super Bowl, but I do say I think we're going to be better than what people are giving or thinking what we're going to be. I think we're going to be way better than what people think, and I think we're going to actually shut a lot of doubters up. And I hope they shut up a lot of Titans fans, because we're going to get it. We're going to get to it. We're going to get active, and we're going to have fun doing it. I love that everybody has, I guess, adopted the saying from Robert Saleh. We're going to play fast and violent. I love it. You see the demeanor that everybody has. You see the excitement that Robert Saleh had being on the sideline as a head coach. He was excited. He was happy to go through that. He was happy to do that. He's going to have a time. And I also think that traveling plays a big part. A lot of those guys never traveled. Okay, let me take that back. A lot of them guys did travel. But anyway, but playing your first NFL game for some, and you got to travel all the way to the Bay, to California, period, and you travel all the way there, get a little jet lag, you nervous, all the jitters, man. Everything in life plays a part to what happened. Now, again, no excuses. I expect better than mediocre from this team. At least give me 8 wins. At least give me 7 wins. Show me that you actually care and you're trying. I would love that. I actually think, because we played the NFC East this year. We played the NFC East and we played the AFC North. Those are the 2 full divisions that we played. And then, of course, we played the Titans. We played the Colts, Texans, and the Jaguars twice. I think out of those schedules, like, we have a few hard teams, but I think we can compete. I can see my 8 wins coming out. But I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you're a Titans fan, let me know. How did you feel about that first preseason game? Did you fuck with it? You not like it? Is Cam overrated to you? And everybody else who's a football fans of somebody else other than the Titans, how did you like you guys' first preseason game? You think y'all did good? You think y'all are back? Y'all think y'all are going to be worse? Mendoza, watch out. He might be starting by week 2. Shit, fuck around and find out. It's gonna be crazy. All right, with the NFL coming up, I took the liberty of always making my predictions. Now I'm not gonna make my predictions. Now I'm gonna wait until closer to the season. But I would like to say I'm gonna name one of my predictions, and I think this can happen. For years, I say for the past, really, since he got into the league for sure, but for the past 3-4 years for sure, especially with Aaron Donald being retired for the past 2 seasons, Myles Garrett has been the best defensive player for sure, but best player. You talk about somebody who can disrupt a game. Now, granted, he played for the Browns. Okay, let's just get that out the way. He played for the Browns. And that sucked because playing for organizations like the Browns, like the Titans, like the Jets, like the I don't know who else to say after that. But anyway, even the Lions, I want to say the Lions right now. They're hot though, but still, yeah, you can say that. But playing for teams like those, like look at Myles Garrett being in Cleveland. Like, he was in my opinion, was the best defensive player for the past like 4 years. But he's not getting the recognition he deserves because he plays for the Browns. Jeffrey Simmons is one of the best defensive tackles in the game. It's only him and Aaron Donald in certain stats since 2020. Since 2020. Aaron Donald and Jeffrey Simmons have certain stats. It is just them two. Jeffrey Simmons is one of the best defensive tackles in the league. Doesn't get the recognition. Why? He plays for the Titans. Who wants to watch the Titans? The Titans are not sexy. So, with that being said, I think Myles Garrett has the ultimate goal, or he has the ultimate, I guess, chance of doing something. You're not in Cleveland anymore, son. You're in L.A. Everybody loves L.A. Everybody watches L.A. Everybody's going to be watching the Rams, especially now, giving y'all the best thing. I'm not saying he's going to get the scoring record or he's going to break his own sack record. I don't think so. I don't even think he might. He would probably break his own sack record at some point of his career. Maybe again. I don't know. But right now, I don't think it's going to happen. But I do think Myles Garrett is going to be so dominant. And he's going to have, I think he's going to have at least 15 plus sacks, maybe 18 plus sacks. If Aaron Donald come back, this is going to happen. I think Aaron Donald coming back, Myles Garrett, for certain games, he's going to get a one-on-one like this. Yeah, that's going to be the best days of his life. Get one-on-ones. I'm going to go with a bold prediction, a very bold prediction of, if everything plays out and Aaron Donald comes back and Myles Garrett plays exactly like he did last year, Myles Garrett will be the NFL's MVP next year. First defensive player I can say I've seen win the MVP, but I'm going to make a bold prediction that Myles Garrett, being in LA, you're going to get the TV time, you're going to get the star power, the eyes are on you. So everybody's going to be watching. I think if you dominate again like you did last year for the Browns and you do it again in a row, what if he gets 23 and a half sacks again? Like, what if he does that? Or 22, however many it was. What if he does it again? What if he repeats that back to back and you're in LA and you have a chance to go for a championship? MVP. And that would be crazy. Winning the MVP a year after your teammate did it, right? Matthew Stafford won MVP. That would be nasty. That's just my bold prediction going through. All right. Talk about a little bit of NBA action. Okay, first and foremost, I'm gonna say this. Okay, I'm not a fake person. I love realness. I'm 100% real. I keep it real all the time. That's hence my name or my podcast name, Ta1k. I always spell talk with the one instead of L because we always keep it 100. I'm a real dude. I hate the shady shit, the sneak diss, and I hate all of it. If you're gonna say something direct. Now, with that being said, I have had my fair words be said from my mouth, be said about Russell Westbrook in a negative way. As a Kevin Durant fan, I've said that Russell Westbrook can be cancerous to a team. Russell Westbrook doesn't know how to shoot but keeps shooting. Russell Westbrook, look at what Russell Westbrook has done, which is nothing, especially when it comes to the playoffs. He gets in the playoffs, first round exit. He was a curse. That's why any team he went to, if they got to the playoffs, they was out in the first round. The only time I seen him get to the second round was when he was with the Rockets, and I think the Nuggets just a year or two ago. Even then, like I'm still he's a curse. He's this. I just didn't. It was something about him. But Russell Westbrook was also somebody who put his heart on the line for their court. I've never seen somebody, when you say hustle 110%, that's Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook hustled 120% every single day, every single minute, every single second, every time I watch him play. To this day, at his age, he was still playing at 110%, still talking shit, doing what he needs to do. I wish a lot of people had that more heart. Go 110% every time. He can do it. Why can't you? People say selfish in the ball hog. I didn't say selfish in the ball hog. I just say he can't shoot, and it was certain shots that he was taking. I'm just like, why did you take that anyway? But people say selfish in the ball hog, and that's why he's stat padding. You don't stat pad like that, dude. I can get it. It looks questionable. You got Steven Adams right there. Why are you not getting the rebound? Why are you letting Russell Westbrook get it? Do what you gonna do. I don't care. But selfish? No. You get a triple-double for a reason. You get 10 assists for a reason. You're not selfish. And from everybody that I literally listen to or I watch on podcasts or they doing interviews, I've never heard a teammate say anything bad about Russ. I've never seen reports come out about Russ of SA domestic abuse, harm to his kids, harm to his family, anybody in his family. I haven't heard shit. Russell Westbrook is a great human being. I just have my opinions about him on the basketball court. About basketball. Just certain opinions. Other than that, Russell Westbrook is probably one of the best human beings probably ever on this planet. So yes, I can talk my shit. And I have talked my shit. And I'm not afraid to be like, hey, I said this and I said that. It ain't going to change my views of you. But Russell Westbrook also is a great human being who left his heart on the court and played great. I hate the narrative of like he's cursed and all this became about, because I helped create those narratives. And I hate those because it's just like now he's retiring. And it's like, fuck, like, damn. And that's how I feel like it's going to be for LeBron, man, because like, it's like Russell Westbrook. I just did not like him as a basketball player, period. Other than outside of basketball, as a man, a family man, I look up to Russell Westbrook. I've seen the interviews of how he started stuff with his wife, like started businesses and lines, clothing lines, and all this other stuff with his wife, and how he, goes to his kids for ideas, and those like he does shit like a real family man. Like I was tuned in with Russ. I was fucking with Russ. I still fuck with Russ. But basketball is the only thing I was judging. That's literally it, just basketball. But even then, I'm entitled to my opinion, just like everybody else entitled to their opinion. But I will say, Russell Westbrook is a perfect human being to study from. And him retiring, like I said, it's like LeBron retired. Now everybody's gonna be like, well, damn, he's retired. I gotta give him his flowers. Like, no, like I should have gave flowers earlier, but I'm doing it now, and he's retired. And I low-key hate to see it because he still looks like he's so young and full of life and want to go ball, man. Like, I hate it, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Russell Westbrook retiring, that's what the whole segment was. Russell Westbrook is retiring. But, man, it's just crazy. It's very, I don't know how to explain it. Can't put it into words. I've watched him grow, like I said, as a Kevin Durant fan. I seen him come in. I see him be a little puppy bulldog and just biting at everything, doing shit, doing crazy shit, until growing into that full-size adult pit bull that knows how to stay calm and patient but still will dog walk your ass quick as fuck. And man, come on, man. Legendary games, triple-double king, 2 seasons, was back-to-back, winning the triple-double, having a triple-double 2 seasons back-to-back, winning the MVP. Dude, putting the organization, the Thunder organization at first on his back. I talk shit about them getting bounced in the first round, especially one versus Dame. But at the same time, man, you can't hate that. You can't hate that, man. And then I hate it also because people are going to try to diminish his career and look at other guys' career and say, well, they did this, they got a ring out of it, and they put their ego to the side and got a ring out of it. Man, yes, they did. And I'm one of the ones that, like I said, I'm one of the ones to be talking about it, saying it. But like, dude, come on, man. It's times and place for everything. And it's time and place right now. Russell Westbrook is retiring, and I hate to see him go. But if that's what he's going to do, that's what he want to do, that's what's going to happen. Okay, so with the NBA schedule has came out. We know a lot of which teams are playing on the opening night. We know which teams are playing on Christmas and so forth and so forth. Okay. One thing me and my stepdad was kind of hoping for, he's a Knicks fan, of course. He ain't gonna let that here, like, let me lay that down. But he's a Knicks fan. I'm a Celtics fan. I was like, yo, what you think the Celtics gonna play the Knicks first game? And he was like, I hope the Celtics go into the Garden, opening night, see us get our ring, and I hope we beat that. Like, we was talking shit, but nah, we know that they're opening up. Was it Phillies open up against the Knicks? I forgot who the Celtics are playing on opening night. And then the Spurs and Thunder are going to be playing on opening night. Then Christmas games, Philly is playing. Celtics, of course, is playing. We know all those great teams are going to be playing. One thing I want y'all to do, though, NBA, listen to me closely. Please listen to me closely. First off, bring back the NBA Christmas commercials. Like, not just a snowflake running through my screen and you show all the matchups. No, do the doom, 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 and then do that. Or the KD, D Rose, LeBron, all them Steph commercial when they were shooting the ball. Bring those back. And secondly, bring back Christmas jerseys. Why are y'all so freaking lame? We just got back the finals logo in the court for the finals. That was awesome. That made me feel so like that made me feel like I was a kid again. That was awesome. I promise you that. That was cool. Bring back Christmas jerseys, man. Make me feel engaged. Make me feel like me spending my money on jerseys or me spending my money on streaming services. Make it worth it. I want to see it. I want to see my money be worth something. Christmas jerseys will sell out. Imagine an all-white Philly LeBron Christmas jersey with the blue outline on a snowflake on the back. Blue and red outline with the snowflake on the back. Huh? Crazy. Or for Philly. Or no, I'll say Philly get the all-white. For the Rockets, all red, but with the green outline on it. Snowflake on the back. Celtics, green jersey with the red outline on it or the white outline on it. Snowflake on the back. Knicks. Ooh. All orange or all blue? Ew, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. But anyway, bring back Christmas jerseys. Please, NBA. Do me a favor, bring back Christmas jerseys. Okay. All right. I have been hearing back and forth about this story. Murder that happened back in 2023. I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Lindsey Clincy? Is that how you say the name? Lindsey Clincy. That trial, that story has been crazy as hell. Very crazy. I didn't really find out nothing about that till most recent. Lindsey Clincy is a 36-year-old mother from Duxbury. Was it Dewberry or Duxbury? Massachusetts. Is currently on a trial for first-degree murder in 2023. Strangulation deaths of her 3 young children. Her defense argues she is not criminally responsible due to postpartum. Postpartum is when you have the baby. After you have a baby, you feel some type of guilt, some type of really just some type of all the emotions. It's crazy. My wife has experienced it. I can't have kids, so I've never experienced it, but I've been around it from cousins having babies, siblings, or like my wife having 2 children, and I've seen how it can affect her. It hasn't affected her like really hard, but she's talked to me about it, of course. But this was crazy. All right. Testimony is continuing in the Lindsey Clincy trial as the prosecution draws closer to resting the case. Massachusetts State Police trooper testified about being told by the lead investigator in the case about a prosecution theory that a doctor told Clancy to say to her husband that she's heard voices. That's another thing that's been coming out. Okay. When medical examiners discussed the autopsies of two of Clancy's children, she cried in court, leading to the judge to have called multiple recesses. Okay, prosecutors say Lindsey Clincy strangled her children, Cora, 5 years old, Dawson, 3 years old, and Callan, who was 8 months old. On January 24th, 2023, after sending her then husband Patrick out for some errands, she then jumped out of the home's second-story window and was paralyzed from the waist down in the fall. The judge has said the trial is ahead of schedule, and yeah, that's been crazy. I really didn't know nothing about that. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thoughts about that. I've been seeing some videos, some content creators post about how postpartum disease, you can't You know, I understand postpartum, but you know, this is outrageous. And postpartum ain't never. There's some women that tune in. Well, postpartum ain't never made me do this and this and that. And there's some women, some male content creators that come out like postpartum should make you do this, and then it's the women like you don't know, you never can have a kid. It's a lot of shit going on. Me personally, and me just really finding out about this story. Hey, shout out to one of my coworkers who brought this up to my attention. Yeah. Really reading about this story and actually fully hearing it and seeing it for myself, like I can have my own opinions about it, but in reality, the whole thing is kids lost their lives, and I'm very deeply saddened. And I hate that I'm not saying postpartum is an excuse, but that's any excuse there is to kill a child. It shouldn't happen. And I'm not saying that that's an excuse or a lame excuse, but kids shouldn't have to die at all. And especially 3 kids. Like I'm on the verge of having 3 kids, and I couldn't imagine, you know, burying my children, not seeing my children ever again in life. Like that would be so devastating to me. You know what I mean? So all I can say is I got to read more on the story, and I would love to get everybody else's opinion about the Lindsey Clincy story, and let me know what y'all got. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section. You guys are here for it? Are you not? Is it fucked up? Is it understandable? Do you wish that lady would just go ahead and get off, or is she justice? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this whole story. The Lindsey Clincy story. Crazy. I just learned about it just recently. No, I don't watch the news. No, I don't really pay attention to the world because I'm too busy trying to work and trying to feed my kids and myself and have fun. All right, before I get out of here, Talk 100 Moment. Talk 100 Moment is when I take something probably from the episode, or maybe I'm just thinking about it on top of my head, and I try to make a quote to help you guys go throughout the week and help you guys go out through life just knowing that everything is okay. Okay, so my Talk 100 Moment today is: hate is a real and strong word. Love is its arch enemy. Put one before the other, and results may vary. All right, thank you guys for joining me on another episode of Talk 100 Podcast. I'm Zay for Life, and y'all already know Zay for Life will be